32 yards. I feel like I could get a little closer. That rabbit is really hard to see. I can't even see him anymore. Oh, I see him. That was loud. 28 yards. Still. 25 yards. I can't even shoot a freaking rabbit. Mother trucker. Anyways, so we're kind of doing a from woods to table kind of thing here. So we're going to get a rabbit in our own backyard. James is going to show me because I've never shot a rabbit before. James has shot many rabbits out of this yard. He's a veteran of this yard. We're going to hopefully shoot a rabbit, and then he's gonna show me how to skin it. I'm gonna hopefully learn how to tan its hide so I can keep his little fur, and then I am gonna make a pot pie out of this rabbit if I can get him. Oh, I see him. 28 yards. Stay still, rabbit. Did I miss? It sounded like I hit him.
Big one. Good shot. He didn't go very far. It's a big one, so it'll be good eating for her pot pie. Maybe we'll go try to get another one so she would get a little more meat in that pot pie. But really good shooting, and she did a good job, so we'll keep it moving.
Alright guys, let's take a quick break from this video to tell you about the Black Friday sale going on live right now on bowdisciples.com. All items are on sale, some as low as $10. So when you're done watching this video, head over to the website and pick something out. Now, let's get back to hunting.
I shot that first rabbit at 28 yards. Pinwheel of a shot. James said it's a big rabbit, very mature rabbit, so we're going to try to get one more though so we can fill up the pot pie. Phenomenal practice, you know, if you have the opportunity to do something like this, because it really teaches you, someone like me who's very comfortable in a tree stand, ranging and whatnot, to be able to actually on the spot, you know, range, draw, put your arrow in, get knocked. We're going to keep practicing. Let's find another bunny. 49. Alright. Just stay there. It's right there. I got 36 that time. Stay here. I'm gonna walk this way. Damn. I don't know.
Grazed his back.
Yeah. It's 33 yards, so I was gambling with the pins. This is fun, just go around shooting bunnies and recovering arrows. "25 yards to the one on the right." I think so. You gotta listen. great little hunt. I went 2 for 4, so 50-50 is not bad. One was a bit of a poke, and the other just grazed his back. I gave him a little haircut. 2 gollywompers of rabbits. We're gonna have a really good, not chicken pot pie, rabbit pot pie. And James is gonna go teach me how to skin a rabbit now.
So we slow cooked the rabbit, and now we're gonna mix up all of the ingredients, and we're gonna make a rabbit pot pie. So we're gonna get started, and I'll show you the steps that go into it, and then hopefully it turns out good. Peas, carrots, corn, potato chunks, and a half of an onion. We're gonna take all of that, set it aside for a minute, and then what we're gonna start with is the broth. So you know that chicken pot pie is in this kind of creamy broth, so what you use to make that out of is going to be the whipped heavy whip, and then your chicken broth. And you're going to take that with your flour, you're going to mix it, warm it up until it creates this kind of thick stew, and that's when we're going to take the rest of these parts here, mix them all in, so everything's pretty much pre-cooked before it ends up going into the oven. So let's move over to the stove. 4 tablespoons of butter into the pan. We're gonna let that melt, and then we're going to add our flour in. For flour, you are using 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 a little extra, and then we're just going to whisk her around. Added a little more flour to it, but here you can see kind of how thick I got it. You get this creamy sauce, and something to keep in mind as you're thickening it up is that this is also going to go sit in a refrigerator for an hour before you place it into the oven. So you don't need to make it super thick because it's also going to thicken up when you stick it in the refrigerator. So keep that in mind, but we're going to dump everything into the pot now. All of our vegetables, and I'm just going to hand toss in as much as I feel like using. I probably will not use all of this. I will bag it up afterwards. Oh, there goes some onion on the floor. Unfortunately, Albus is not here to eat it. Let's get some corn. Peas are my favorite, so I use a ton of them, but I'll be generous with all the other vegetables too. The only thing I put in this crock pot with this rabbit is chicken broth, lemon pepper seasoning, and salt. It's falling apart before I even can pick it up. We're going to take all of our rabbit and we're going to dump it in. Mix everything up. This looks like the most delicious thing ever. That's about the thickness that I think would be pretty perfect once it goes into the refrigerator. Beat 1 egg, and then you're just going to take it and put it around the edge of a pan or cup or bowl. Make sure they are oven friendly. You do not have to use these little small ones. I just like them because they're cute and adorable. So I'm just going to make an impression, and I'm going to cut slightly bigger than that circle, and voila. Here you go. I'm going to take just a scoopful and drop a couple in each one of the bowls. We are going to take our cute little pastry puffs, and we're just going to lay them over the top of the bowl, and you're going to take your little fingers and kind of seal it to the bowl. The last thing we're going to do with our 3 little cute pot pies is we're going to take that egg batter again, and we are just going to coat the top of our pastry. Some minced garlic here. Minced garlic. Spread it around. Again, this would be a lot easier with a real brush, but I don't have one. This looks like probably the most delicious thing I've made in a long time. I'm typically not the cook. I do like to cook, but like random recipes, things I've never tried before. I'm the fish cooker of the household, and I love baking. Obviously, what woman doesn't? And take some pepper. We preheated the oven to 400. We're gonna stick them in and put them on the middle shelf so we don't burn the tops. Set a timer for, said 20 to 30 minutes. So we're gonna run with, right down the middle, and we're gonna go with 25 and start from there. check back in a bit. We have 3 very delicious looking pot pies in front of me right now. So I am going to try one out. It might burn my tongue. They look a little hot, but let's see how we did. So here they are. Oh my gosh, just listen to that. That beautiful sound. It's probably gonna make a disastrous mess, but we'll scoop some out of here. And that's not a big enough bite. There we go. Look at that thing. First bite of the delicious rabbit pot pie. I might burn the absolute living bejesus out of my tongue. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. We gotta hold on a second. More blowing. Lots of blowing. Oh my god. I'll tell you what. I love a pot pie. And that quite might be like the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I would make pot pie more often. That's that. So I hope you enjoyed. Super easy recipe to make. And, you know, from field to table. Try it out. You can use all parts. Thanks for watching.
Wow, deputy.